From Athens, Texas, nrvta studios, deep in the Texan RV park, featuring Todd Henson and Tony Flamia, it's the Beard and Bun Show. Welcome back, everyone, to the Beard and Bun Show. We have our special guest this week. This is MJ from Endless RVing.
Woo!
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Welcome to the
I'm
show.
so happy to be
It's
here.
great to have
Thank you. Yeah.
What's with the attire? I love it. I mean, it's great. You know,
I
feel
really should,
Well, it's
you know.
December in Texas and it's hot. We're doing
right.
solar.
Here
and
we go.
we're-
Right.
Yeah, thank you. All right, now we're all here.
Feel better?
Yeah, got to get the guns out. Well,
Yeah.
it was 70-something degrees today.
That's weird.
And
That's-
we're building solar. I got 2 projects going on at once, and we're in a part of the building that has no air conditioning and no doors. So,
You know, I feel like
unfortunately,
I have to suck it in when I have my arms out. Like, so I'm going to go back
It's
to
just too much
lean
work
forward.
to keep it up.
Yeah. Well, yes, your solar class. I walked by and I saw that you got 2 rigs that you're working on.
Yep.
It's awesome.
yeah,
And the new building, looking good.
getting
Hey,
there.
Let's talk to our guest.
Yeah, let's do that.
Hi, MJ.
Hey,
Hi.
MJ, welcome to the
Hello.
show.
Happy
Welcome
to
to the
be here.
solar show.
This is
Do you have
the
solar?
sleeveless Todd show.
Got
I do
solar?
not. I
So
do not. One day.
according to my notes, and Todd loves that I bring out notes, your channel can basically be summed up into DIY, product reviews, RV tours, and RVing with dogs. Dogs, not dogs. Dogs.
RVing with Todd's. Yes.
Todd's. Yeah. I see diversification is
Right.
what
And
your
our
channel is
travels
all about.
too, yeah.
And your travels, yeah.
Yeah.
So tell us, how did you get into RVing, being from New Jersey? Is that a big thing
Jersey.
up there?
It is, but the way we got into it was really weird. We went away for a weekend for Izzy, who's my better half of Endless RVing, is not here with me in Texas, but we went for a work trip for him. Came back, I started breaking out all over in huge welts, and we had brought back bed bugs from the hotel.
Awesome. That's
Yeah.
What hotel
So,
was that?
that's neat.
What hotel was that?
This was years ago. Anyway, so so
They had different standards back then, Todd.
it was the Best Western down the street.
That's right. Pre-COVID, huh?
So anyway, so we were living in our basement, and at 8 years old, I had a Barbie camper. I always wanted an RV. I said, why don't we just rent one, put it in the
Wait,
driveway?
You were living
Yeah,
in
you're
the
living
basement?
together.
Yes, because we
at 8
were
years
having
old.
the whole house treated.
Okay, I thought. Okay, I
No,
jumped
no.
in that conversation late. I thought
No.
you were living in
So
our
you
basement.
went camping when you were 8.
No,
Came back with
I
bed
had-
bugs living in your...
I must be a horrible storyteller. So anyway, I said, let's rent an RV. We'll put it in the driveway. Then the house can be treated, whatever.
Okay.
We decided not to do that. We, got everything taken care of, but we said, hey, we want to RV. This is a good time. So we went and we pretty much did everything you should not do. We went, looked at RVs, and bought one in 2 hours.
Great.
That day, not knowing anything. So everything we tell people not to do now, yeah, we did it.
Well, you did everything an RV dealership loves. to
Oh
have
yeah,
you do.
they did love us.
Yeah. And we
Yes.
love RV dealerships. Let's not get that wrong.
Right.
But the salespeople there,
We love the
man,
good ones, I'll tell you.
Yeah, to sell a unit in 2 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, we just looked at a couple Jaycos and we bought a Jayco travel trailer.
So did you look at the RV based on what you needed as far as storage?
No, because we didn't know
as far
that.
as sleeping?
Nope.
No.
Didn't know any of
You
it.
just
Is it available?
This is
Will
cool.
it fit on this vehicle?
Yeah, can we afford it? It looks nice. Let's do it.
Did you have a vehicle that could pull it?
We did.
Okay.
Izzy had his truck, so
What kind of truck?
He had a Ram.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was fine.
And where's he at now?
No, it is. We still have the Ram.
okay.
But we don't have the trailer anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have a Newmar.
We have a Newmar Bay Star, yes, which
Right in
we
the big
love.
O.
Well, now let me ask you this, because there's no one right way of doing this, and there's a lot of people that actually do it that way. There's something to be said about spontaneity, and if you have the mindset that yes, we're just going to take the bumps as they go, would you say even after the fact that for everyone that's still the absolute wrong way of doing it, or
I don't like to say right or wrong. Would we do it again? Back in the no. Look, we were very lucky
Well, maybe that
because
was the wrong way then. If you go back and look.
I just don't want to speak for other people, but look, I mean, we learned a lot. It was a huge learning experience. We learned a lot about RVing and what to do, what not to do. But I just wouldn't recommend because it didn't meet our needs. But
Right.
we didn't know what our needs were.
Well, you know what our needs were? When we sold everything that we owned, we did it before we found an RV, and we bought during a time where it was hard to find any. And this was a while ago, and we sold everything, sold the house, and we had to move out. So we ended up living in an extended stay hotel for over a month trying to find an RV to buy. So we just bought the first thing that was available.
Right.
You know, I'm going to go back to this. I think a lot of people do that. And if we present it that, you know, hey, you should always do your homework first.
You may never buy one.
And it also seems boring.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I guess I'm a boring person.
Right. No,
I know,
mean,
but it's true. Spontaneity is great, and a lot of people do it that way, and they have great experiences. We did. We did. We were very lucky.
We did too. We got very lucky that we got the one we wanted. So
yeah.
And you know what? The neat thing about this lifestyle is you learn to make things work.
Yes.
And that's a huge. You know, it teaches you patience. Oh my God, does it teach you patience? And to just kind of roll with the punches. And the people that don't learn those two things, they fall out of it very quickly.
Yep,
So the two people that are talking about do your homework first, neither one of them did their homework first. And the one person who says go with spontaneity did all his homework before he bought his first one.
You're exactly right.
Just saying.
But the second time we did do our homework.
Right.
And the third time we'll really do our homework.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's awesome. So what are you in now?
We're in a Newmar Baystar, 3626.
That's a hot rig.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. Yeah. If
For
you're
sure.
Yeah.
It's a gasser.
No, it's a gas
Yeah.
ring.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
Now it's
Baystar's-
their only, well, the Baystar and the Baystar Sport. Because
Did
they
they
had the
get rid of the
Canyon
Canyon?
Star, well, now that's diesel. It's the front engine diesel.
The front engine diesel. That's
Yeah.
right. They did just come out with that.
Yeah.
Can you give us your best experience in the RV lifestyle?
This last summer, we actually had a meetup, our first meetup for our channel, and it was phenomenal because not only did we get to meet a lot of the people that watch us, but we
Quick
got
shout out to a couple of them.
yeah. So we oh my gosh, Jim Estel, we had
Hey, Jim.
Tom
Hey, Jim.
Northam,
Tom.
we had oh my gosh, tons, and they were all
Tons.
great, but they got to meet each other, and these now are relationships that continued on after that, which I think is really cool. And I think that's the best part about RVing is not only just meeting people, but then you're fostering other relationships. That was really cool.
We still have friends that we're just so close with to this day that we met on the road.
Yeah.
And our kids have friends that
Yeah.
are very close. And
You can't
it's just,
beat it.
it's amazing. We were just talking to somebody that has never even heard of like the RV lifestyle. He's starting to kind of see it now that he works here. And he's like, man, I may buy an RV and disappear for a while.
Yeah.
You know, because he didn't realize how amazing it really is to just have that kind of freedom.
And it's an awesome community. It
So
really
what's
is.
the worst thing that's ever happened to you, MJ?
This show? No, I'm just kidding.
The what?
Nothing.
Oh, this show.
Anyway, hey, you asked. No, anyway. We've never really had horrible
Thanks for coming on.
experiences. Little things. We had sewer flies once. Once I booked a campground for 30 amp, and we had first world problems. But we really haven't had a horrible experience
Did you have
yet.
runaway sewer ever?
What, no.
Yeah.
Or
No,
what,
it's kinda boring.
Or what
We're kinda
Mark
boring.
calls a poopsie.
No poopsie. We have not had poopsies. No.
Yeah. Well, I
Let's
never
hope
had one
we can
either.
keep up
I don't think.
our streak.
We had a worst experience. So one of the companies that we represent, we actually had a big get together as well. Had about 300 people there, and we hired a motivational speaker who came in and says, "RVing, is that a thing?"
Oops.
Totally lost the whole audience.
Oh,
I mean, he
my
was being serious. I mean, he was talking about, he's coming from Hollywood,
Right,
one
right.
of those things, and comes out and he goes, I mean, it's really different. I didn't know RVing was a thing. And I was like, you just lost
Way
the
to
whole
win over the
audience.
crowd.
Right.
Wow.
And you're supposed to motivate them.
Yeah.
I mean, he tried to correct himself after that. We're like,
Yeah. There's no coming
Probably
back.
too far gone. Yeah.
So now we're going to play a game called Can You Beat Todd? Okay, I see you rolled up your sleeves. Oh yeah, there's going to be some common, some not so common questions that you would know if you were in the RV lifestyle for a long period of time, enjoy hiking, enjoy going and see national parks and stuff. So are you ready?
true.
I guess
All right.
so.
What
are.
is the most
Don't let me.
visited national park? Is it Grand Canyon, Yellowstone, Glacier, or Great Smoky Mountain?
Ooh, well, since it's almost Sunday night, I'm going to say Yellowstone.
That's what I was going to say.
You know, I would think it was Yellowstone too, but it's not. It's actually the Great Smoky Mountains.
Really?
10.7 million people visited there.
We were there last summer.
See?
Beautiful.
Did you go
I
to,
know, I
did
should've-
you go to
no,
Yellowstone?
not yet.
All right. Well, you just answered your own question.
Yeah, but, you know.
How many people?
10.7 million people went there in 2015.
Three
My
families.
sources are a
Wow.
little old, but I'm sure it's kind of crept up.
Wow.
What year was the first motorized RV built? 1910, 1943, 1964, or 1894?
Ooh. Well, I know that we're well below 1948, with that number. So it's either 1910 or 1894. I'm going to go with that one.
1910.
Oh crap, it was 1910.
Booyah.
Over
I had to choose.
110 years old. Whatever, was it 21 right now? So yeah,
It was a Ford.
yeah, that's amazing. And last question, how many households own an RV?
11 million.
800,000, 25 million, 2 million, or 11 million? We'll start with you.
11 million?
Todd?
800,000.
It's actually 11 million. So that is,
So close.
that's, when you think about it, that's a lot of households, and it's growing. 600,000 units is what they're expecting
Yep.
Yeah.
to go out
That's
in
crazy.
this coming year.
Yeah.
And those are already pre-sold, right?
Well, so when we're talking that number, we're still just talking new purchases. 60% of all RVs are purchased private party to private party. So you got 600,000 new ones, and plus 60%, 1.6, 160% of that is, multiply that times 160%, sorry, is how many we actually trade. So you're looking at about 1.4 million are traded.
Wow. And so that just it just proves the fact that we need more inspectors out there.
Yes.
And
We do.
so you're here at school taking what?
Yes, I am taking the RV inspector track. So hopefully in a few days, I will be a certified RV inspector.
That's right. Tomorrow is you have to do your
Final
inspection.
inspection, yep. And then we have our exam on Saturday. And then that's it.
300 questions, isn't it?
It was like 150 or something.
But then you
Oh,
also
it's
have to
bad.
do an inspection and turn that in. And that
Two
gets
inspections,
great.
yeah. So we did a towable 2 weeks ago, and now tomorrow's motorized.
So
yeah.
for y'all,
Yeah, where?
for y'all that don't know, I've been in Texas too long now. Yeah. Anyways, for y'all that don't know, when you're buying an RV, right? Especially if the RV is, say you live in Texas and the RV's in Florida, and you want to buy it sight unseen, it's easier just to go to nrvia.org/locate and find an inspector that can go out and actually find all the things. Now, if I talked to you before you came to this school, and I said, what does an inspector do? You'd probably think, well, they look at a lot of things. Did you think that it was as intense as it is after going through the class?
Not even close. Not even close. I have so much more respect for inspectors now because you just don't realize what's involved. What are you doing behind my back?
I thought you were going to go with week one. That's okay.
Okay.
No.
So part of the inspector
let's make
course,
Todd
you
feel better.
have to go. You have to go to. Did I say it wrong? Part of the inspector's course, you have to go to Todd's class, which is the RV Fundamentals,
Right.
which is our #1 rated class for people moving on to a RV technician or an inspector, or for people that just want to do more than our home study course and come to and come to school and do hands-on training to learn to fix pretty much everything that's within the box of your RV. And Todd does a really good job.
It was amazing. I mean, you can
No,
take
you can say you'd be
the driest thing that you have to learn and he makes it funny. I'm literally like I couldn't wait to come to class every day because it was fun. It was really fun. So you take all of this knowledge, and a lot of it I didn't know. I mean, I studied before I came, so I started to really get it, but you just make it fun. And anybody can do it.
Fundamentals.
Yes.
He puts the fun.
I put the fun in
true.
fundamental.
But it's true. And so that on top of the inspector, of course, it's just been a phenomenal experience.
Awesome.
I can't wait to get out there.
We'll
Well,
give
we
you the
are
100
so
later.
happy that you're here and you were able to experience it. So when do you think you're going to launch your business?
We're looking to launch probably in early spring. We'll definitely be putting out on our channel and social media about the official launch.
Okay, and if you go to nrvia.org/locate, you'll be able to find MJ wherever they might be at that period of time.
Okay, but let me go ahead and say this, because it maybe you reach out to her because you have been following her channel or whatnot. If you do hire her, she's going to do work. Maybe not there so much to chit chat 6 hours a day.
Yeah, it's
Well, I'm sure you're open to that too, right?
so I'm being paid to chat. No, I'll chat for free. But yeah, no. I mean, the inspection it's as Howard says, it is a proctology exam for your RV.
And for like a Class
is.
Got a
A
tailpipe?
diesel pusher, it may be 8 hours.
Oh, yeah.
So
Plus the work at home that you got to put in.
Right, the prep before and then putting the report together. I mean, the reports are amazing.
So if you do hire an NRVIA certified inspector, let him do his job or
Yeah,
her job.
definitely.
Their job.
All right, MJ, awesome. So glad you were
Very
able to
cool.
come.
So much fun. Thank you for having me here.
Why you look so down?
I'm trying to figure out what to get my partner for Valentine's Day. It's coming up soon.
Oh, that's easy. Just get on the home study course from the National RV Training Academy.
You think that would be a good gift?
Well, how else would your partner know how to maintain and repair their RV themselves?
I don't think that's what they're looking for.
Excuse me, I'm Cupid. I would know.
I think they want something more like chocolate, flowers, date night.
Nobody wants chocolates or flowers this year. Everyone wants the home study course from National RV Training Academy.
Hey, honey, I got you the National RV Training Academy home study course for Valentine's Day.
Aw, thank you, honey. I thought you were gonna get me chocolates this year.
Nope.
So visit the nrvta.com, click on the home study course, and order your copy today.
Welcome back. You would not believe what just happened during that commercial break. My God.
What?
Todd got attacked. I got COVID. So, welcome back to the Beard and Bun Show.
Yeah, welcome back. Man, you sound sick.
Yeah.
I mean,
that-
the
that was
voice
a rough-
the voice is better now. And maybe the audience will like that a little bit more. So, what's going on with you?
Yeah, it's definitely deeper, sexier. Baby. Actually, I don't know how that's translating through the computer speakers. I might just sound like a chipmunk, but whatever. So we have a wonderful guest today, somebody we've really wanted to have on the show for quite a while, at least for 3 episodes now. It's Matt from Matt's RV Reviews. You've seen him on his channel. He is the super exciting guy that I don't know if we can even match his energy. The guy's awesome. 3 things he loves, 3 things he hates, except he's not going to do that on this show. He's just going to talk about 6 things he loves. So everybody welcome. Oh, by the way, I'm eating Whataburger. Everybody welcome Matt from Matt's RV Reviews.
How's it going, America?
Well, Matt, we definitely appreciate you coming in. I tell you what, for me, this is like finding a long-lost brother. We have the same... What are we laughing at? We have
I can't see what you're doing, but I can in my imagination.
There you
see
go.
it,
There you
right?
go.
We have the same humor. Stuff we really can't say on TV. We're going to try and see what we can slip in.
And we also have the
Slip
same
in.
facial features with the, I don't have a beard or a bun, but metaphorically, I feel like I do.
Yeah,
Right.
he's got a lot of back hair, so it's the Beard, Bun, and Back Hair Show.
Yes, the beard, bun, and back hair show. I love it.
Back beard? What? Hey, so Todd, what's the deal with the head?
What do you mean, what's the deal with my head?
The diaper on it. What? What's up with that?
Well, I tried to wrap it up to where no one would notice. Because I knew that we were filming today, everything else. So, as RVers, we're always parked, just outside the city and everything else, a bunch of wildlife, and I was attacked by a cougar.
Oh, you were attacked by a middle-aged woman at a grocery store? Wow.
So I was attacked by a bear.
Oh,
My wife would not like that.
yes.
No, I was.
So what really happened?
Well, as I was, walking out of my travel well, not my travel trailer, my cargo trailer, because I was working real early in the morning. It's time to, go in and do some battery work. So, because we make our own batteries. I was making some batteries, well-lit area, everything's great. I go outside, close the door, again, 5 a.m., dark as all get out. I can't see because, of course, my pupils are so dilated from the light and everything else. I go walking straight into our fireplace. fire pit. And it's one of those big steel ones. And so I went face first, threw my hands out, which is great, but that went into the fire pit part. It was the other portion that caught me in the head and cut me open. So I did it with my bare hands. Fought a bear, and the bear barely scraped me.
This is why I don't work at 5 a.m. in the morning, to make sure that events like that don't happen.
Well, if I'm
So are you gonna show it to our listeners, our viewers, whatever?
probably after some of the stuff that we do, this is more for protection.
Okay. Oh, that's right. That's right. We do have a special segment called Pie in the Eye later on.
Pie in the eye.
Lot better than pie in the cut. That's for sure.
All right. So let's go ahead and let's get started. I want to learn about you, Matt. Actually, first off, before we get started with that, there's somebody holding me right now. Everybody, this is Garrett. Thank you, Garrett, for holding me up for the show.
You're welcome.
I just thought you gained a little bit of weight.
It's getting heavy.
Oh, man. Well, only you can say that because, you know.
I'm even bigger, yeah.
Yeah, which I cannot say. So, anyways, thank you, Garrett, for holding me up. So, Matt.
Yo.
Awesome. I love your channel. I love what you're doing.
Thank you.
One of my favorites was when you did the Halloween costume when you were a Jedi.
Yes.
That was really cool. So you took a little bit of your super excitement and you put it into a super interesting review. Tell us about how you got started in doing reviews in the first place.
Perfect. I will answer that first question. If I send you guys a picture, can you add it on the screen?
Yes.
Okay, so one, the Halloween edition was the Newmar Death Star. The Dutch Star, i.e. the Death Star. And later that night, so if you guys haven't seen the show, my wife reviews me. And later that night, we won our Halloween costume contest. Bing! That's me, Andrea, and my dog, Yuna. She was Princess Leia, and me and my dog, we were Jedi. So, you know, it was one of our proudest moments. We won the Halloween costume in the neighborhood. And it was really funny because when you watch the whole episodes, we had a lot of puns, little like Star Wars geeky puns in the video, and we gave away a $100 gift card to the first person to guess all 8 or 9 of them, and only one person got it. So, I mean, we made it difficult, and it was a lot of fun to do that. But,
so did you wake up one day and go, I'm going to start a YouTube channel?
No, so started back in Maryland. People did RV reviews. Back then, it was like Kelly O'Banion from Motorhome Specialist. This is back then, but like 2016. And Ian Baker and all these people did RV reviews. And I'm like, well, I have a camera, so let me do RV reviews. And I did it to help me get sales. And my YouTube channel name was Matt at Leo's Vacation Center. Shout out to Leo's. That was the original dealership that I worked at back in Maryland, my alma mater, as I call it. And I did it just to help me gain help me get sales in Maryland, right? And then I had this idea. I watched a lot of Dave Portnoy, Barstool Sports, his pizza reviews. And I'm like, I want to, one, add my personality into the show, because if you watch my original footage when I was skinnier, it was very, very boring, very professional, very what you would expect from like a factory rep. No disrespect to how they do their videos. It was that type of style, and I didn't like that. And I wanted to do like a scoring system, like 1 out of 10, like a 7.9, an 8.4, something like that. And
Hold on real quick.
yes,
Audience is here.
there you go.
All right.
I know he keeps aiming.
Y'all are looking at each other.
That's okay.
Yeah. So I wanted to do a rating system, and I went to a Gary Vaynerchuk conference, and together we came up with the idea. I couldn't do a rating system because it was too opinionated. You know, how am I giving something a 1.0? How am I giving something a 9.4? So especially when it comes to opinions, that was very tough. So what we decided to do was make it every single unit. We'll give you 3 things we love about it and 3 things we don't like about it. And that's when the show just kind of took off to where we are now.
That's great. Now, can we get a let's go?
You mean, here we go now? Burr, 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 burr.
All right. So
Yeah. Let's go take a look. Yeah, we have a lot of little phrases like that.
one thing that I know you've been really known for is the toilet scene.
Yes. So it's called the prime pooping position. And every RV that we do, we sit on the toilet and we check to see if it has the 4 Ps. Prime, and a lot of people always ask, what's the 4th P? It's prime pooping position, but it also has to be a porcelain toilet. So
Not plastic.
No, not a plastic
Wrong
toilet.
P there.
Yes. So how it all came out, it was my first viral video. It was a Thor Access, and the toilet was in a weird place. But the week before I did that video, I went camping, and I went pooping in the RV, but my leg was in a place where I had to poop with the door open. And so when I was in the review of that access, I was like, oh, this is a prime pooping position, because you can, even though the toilet looks weird, you can take a poop with the door closed. And that was, again, my first viral video because people were destroying me online. The keyboard gangsters, as I call them.
Yeah.
Saying how, oh, you shouldn't talk about that. That's disgusting. That blah, blah, blah. But even more, the amount of people that came to my defense saying, no, Matt knows what he's talking about. It's true. You know, nobody wants to have to poop with the door open. It's an important factor when buying an RV. And just the amount of engagement. And so that's how the prime pooping position was born. And if you guys could share this, bing, that's our sticker. And that's actually our #1 piece of merchandise. It's really funny. I got a ton of emails to send you guys. Bing! That's me at the Hershey RV show with adults walking around the Hershey RV show with a picture of me sitting on the toilet on their chest, which is absolutely hilarious.
We need to have some shirts like that, Todd. Some Beard and Bun bathroom shirts.
Well, the funniest thing about the prime pooping, like, it doesn't say prime pooping position. It doesn't say Matt's RV reviews.
Just you on the toilet.
With no context, which I think is absolutely hilarious.
That's 1,000 words, my friend.
Yes.
You know
yes.
what's funny? Our #1 videos all have to do with poop.
Yep. People like poop.
Yeah. The
Secret
pyramid,
fetish.
the how to flush, all that stuff. They eat it up.
Oh, man.
Hey, I'm sick. I'm not.
So from there, starting off as a salesperson, trying
Yes.
to figure out, okay, how can I do better sales?
Yep.
You know, let me go ahead and give some of this information out. Maybe that'll draw in some business. Kind of change your format out to three positives, 3 negatives. You started off over at which dealership again?
Leo's Vacation
Leo's.
Center in Maryland.
And then you ended up at
Yeah, General RV.
General RV.
So from Leo's, I got the channel up to about 8,000 subscribers. Saw where the channel was going, so I packed up my whole family and we moved down to Florida.
Beverly. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yep, to Florida. Ocala, or I called it Slocala. And started working for General RV. Grew the channel from 8,000 subscribers to 120,000 subscribers. Started a second YouTube channel called Matt's RV Reviews Towables. And then we decided to go independent to broaden our horizons even more.
Right.
Because we want to be able to review everything. Pleasureways, leisures, Airstreams, everything. And then we learned that business wasn't too easy financially. You know, we had a little bit of money saved up, but, you know, throughout lawyers and contracts and insurances, you guys know about that. We learned about that the hard way. And when we went independent, our goal was to just stay in the Tampa area and just work at all the Tampa dealerships. But not all the dealerships like to share with each other.
Right.
You know, some dealerships, they thought I was a secret spy. So
Really?
Oh, I promise you, yeah, no. And they're like, hey.
When I first saw you, I was thinking some kind of special ops.
Yep, nope.
Something along that line.
No,
Yeah.
so not even being rude. You know, all RV dealerships, they all think they got something like super proprietary. They're like, they're going to share our price or something like that. It's like, okay, we all know what everybody pays for the RV. But, I mean, there's this one dealership group. They're all like, so how do you get paid? And I'm all like, well, we get advertising money off of YouTube. He was like, oh, our ownership, I don't know about that. And what I wanted to say is like, you actually advertise on our channel. So in a sense, you're paying us, which is kind of funny.
The ads you pay for.
Yeah, exactly. And anyway, we ran out of money, truthfully, and we were doing a really good job with RV1, who is owned by RV Retailer, which is motorhome specialist, Cousins RVs. I mean, if you read RV Business, every time you see the word acquired, that's RV Retailer buying somebody. And so now we entered a partnership with them because it's cool to get paid again, and it's cool to be able to pay our bills on time, and and with the RVR partnership, we're still able to accomplish our goal of being able to review everything.
Right.
Because they sell everything throughout one of their dealerships, and that's the whole goal of the show, to be able to review everything.
Right. I think great for us because our market is primarily for the person who either wants to fix the RV,
Okay.
or get into business as a repair tech or an inspector, and the one part, I mean, for us, we look at all brands kind of the same, because to me, they all have the same Dometic,
Yep.
same Norcold, same Suburban, and that's our focus.
Yes.
To have someone to get out there and say, hey, look, this is what this is. Let's talk floor plan. Let's talk this. I think it's absolutely, not only needed, but it's actually cool that you're able to do it in such an entertaining way.
Thank you.
That people are going to you just to watch you do it versus, because we know people are going to click on, oh, look, here's a review on a Leprechaun.
Right.
So that's where, but then you got people going, this Matt guy, he's freaking funny. Let's watch this one over here. Let's watch this one.
Thank
Let's
you.
watch this one, right?
Well, it's totally unbiased. You're not getting those, and I'm not saying you're not getting those beautiful shots, but what I'm saying is you're not getting those wide angle shots that make the place look like it's 10 times bigger than it actually is.
Right.
You're also finding all, I love when you go and you look at the 3 things that you don't like. A lot of times it's 3 things that I would have just walked past. I would have never noticed it. But there's a couple videos where you're like, well, I'm not really big on this because if you open this drawer and you do this, you're going to lose all this space. It's like, oh, wow, that was pretty insightful. My question is, which RV has the best bathroom?
Which RV has the best bathroom?
Well,
And then we can tighten it up to which one has the best throne.
Okay. Well, I mean, the best bathroom is going to be the best throne. So, my opinion, and it's so funny because they changed it. It is the 2021 Alliance Paradigm 385 FL. What makes a great bathroom, it has to have an Encore shower. I don't know who Encore is. No affiliation, but those Encore showers are crazy.
Yeah.
And this toilet was in such a great placement that it was
had elbow room.
It was
knee
the
room.
primest of pooping position. And so then when I was at the Fort Worth RV show live, I was with Ryan Brady, owner of Alliance, and they done changed the toilet placement. And I asked him live on the show, I was like, Ryan, I'm going to ask you something. And we're on YouTube live. There's no edits. I said, why'd you mess up the primest of pooping positions? And what Alliance does really well is their customer feedback. And the whole thing where that toilet was, if the door was open, you could see that toilet throughout the whole RV.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hopefully you're parked level.
Not the primest of privacy.
Right, it wasn't a prime privacy position. And so they tucked it in the corner per the customer's request. And again, that's what I love about not just Alliance, but a lot of manufacturers that listen to their customers. Listen, it's easy to say that I like something, but I'm also not paying $100,000 for a fifth wheel. So you got to listen to the customers that are buying them, not just the ones that are reviewing them.
Totally
Well, that's
get
great
that.
to hear. You said Alliance because we're good friends with them. We're doing some collaborations with them. Rob was on the show earlier, so I'm really happy to hear you talk about Alliance. And for you viewers at home, that was not scripted at all.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah.
Happens to be.
Yeah, no, when it comes to towables, they are our favorite manufacturer. My partner, Will, just bought an Alliance. And, with his own money, he wasn't given one like some influencers. He actually is making the monthly payment and everything. And I think that says a lot because we could have done that with any brand out there.
So is there anything that you want to talk about? What are you working on now? What do you see, one thing that you want to release live? Are you running for president?
No. I would be the best president, though. I'd hire all
Give us
the.
our 3 positives and
Yes.
3 negatives.
Yep, I'd hire the 3 smartest on one side and the 3 smartest on the other, and I'd have the smartest 6.
I thought. No.
10-4, 10-4.
They already tried that. Okay.
Right.
All right. Now, what do you have going on? What do you know? What's next for you and Matt's RV reviews?
I mean, there's nothing really next. We got the partnership with RVR. We're in Texas right now filming. Staying in Florida, staying in Texas, and when it warms up a little bit, we're going to be going to like Colorado and Washington and New York and hitting a lot of the brands that don't get too much attention when it comes to RV reviews, which is really exciting, because I always like to say the weirder stuff, the smaller, weirder stuff always performs really well. That's what our audience likes to see.
5 to 1.
Yeah.
Travel trailers to any other class out there.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I mean,
And that's the whole thing, to grow, our motorized channel's pretty big, and we want to get our towable channel up to that and, make it work.
All right, so we wanted to play a game with you. Yeah, this is something that we're going to start doing on a regular basis. We were doing dad jokes, but after our last dad joke had quite a flop, we decided to... What are you touching on me? Why are you touching me?
I'm just getting the volume. It's really weird.
Is my volume cutting in and out?
Yeah. I don't know. I was just checking to make sure it's not my side.
So we got a game for you. Normally we would do dad jokes and stuff, but since our last episode with we had 2 military guys going up against each other, told them not to laugh, and of course they did as told, and it became one of the worst dad joke segments ever. We're going to go ahead and just do a game called Keep Your Eye on the Pie. In this game, you're going to get a question where you have to choose the correct answer. You choose wrong, and you get a pie in the face.
Okay.
All right, so the rules of the game is you guys can answer at the same time, or if you want to pick who can answer first, whatever, but each of you are going to answer each one of these questions. If you get it wrong, you get a pie in the face. If you get it right, you don't. And we actually have a special pie applicator device. It's actually hiding behind the screen here, and you'll see when that works. All right, the first question. What is a duel between 3 people called? A tripartite or a truel?
A menage a trois.
Okay, the first answer. Tripartite.
Tripartite.
Yeah.
Tripartite.
You are both incorrect.
Oh, no.
Well, no. So I didn't choose one yet. I gave my own. So he chose wrong. He gets the pie in the face.
I heard you say tripartite.
I repeated what he said.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I should ask, is that your final answer? That's why they do that on the...
No.
Yes.
A truel.
Okay, so is that like a test round?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. That was some crap.
Yeah. A troll just sounded so fake, though.
Question number 2. Well, that's how these are going to be like that.
Okay.
In the state of Georgia, it's illegal to eat what with a fork? Chicken fried steak or fried chicken?
I got my answer.
Fried chicken.
Fried chicken, final answer.
That is correct.
I knew that one.
Food question.
Yeah, don't get us with food questions. We'll be here all day.
Which marsupial
Oh my God.
found in
What's a
Australia is known for its temper?
What?
Kangaroos.
Can I?
Kangaroo
Yes.
or Tasmanian devil?
I'm gonna just go with Tasmanian devil because I don't even know what a marsupial is.
Get the pouch.
Oh well, Tasmanian devils don't have pouches.
Well, I might if he says that, either or.
I will say I'm gonna go with it.
I'm going
Tasmanian devil.
Final answer's locked in.
Locked
Final
in.
answer's locked in.
Todd gets a pie in the face.
I didn't even know what a marsupial
Don't hurt me.
was.
Don't hurt me.
Oh.
Moving on.
Oh my God. I'd never even heard of marsupial.
That's good. All right. Iceland. All right, here we go. Iceland diverted roads to avoid disturbing communities of what? Puffins or elves?
I'm going elves. Final answer.
I'm going puffins.
Final answer? We are locked in.
Final answer.
The answer was elves.
I said elves, right?
No, you said puffins.
Let's roll back the tape.
Pie in the face. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I think the next one we'll do with about RVs, Todd. I'm sorry.
Bring it on.
Since Matt lived in Florida for a while, we're going ahead and do a Florida question.
Nice.
In public places in the state of Florida, what's illegal to do when wearing a swimsuit? Dance or sing?
Do you want to go first?
No, I'm losing this.
Okay, I'm saying, sing.
I'm gonna go dance because if you got a banana hammock on and you're dancing, that's what.
Yeah,
so,
that's true.
Final answer.
The answer is sing.
Oh my God.
Quit.
Oh my gosh.
Tastes good though. Need some beer.
Oh my God.
Okay. We got a few more. Who invented the word puking? Lewis Carroll or William Shakespeare? Who invented the word puking? Lewis Carroll or William Shakespeare?
I'm saying Shakespeare, final answer.
Stips,
What?
I abstained. What'd you say?
I said Shakespeare.
I'll go Shakespeare.
The correct answer is William Shakespeare.
All right.
Gotta breathe it. All right, I'm warming up.
How long is New Zealand's 90-mile bridge? Or bridge. How long is New Zealand's 90-mile beach? 90 miles or 55 miles?
So one of Todd's questions is, what color is Todd's shirt? And is it
What
in
color
the
is
name?
Todd's black shirt.
Right. And the answer is what it is. So is it 90 miles or is that a trick question and it's 50 miles?
50 kilometers.
Oh, is it kilometers or miles?
How long is New Zealand's 90-mile beach? 55 miles or 90 miles?
I'm saying 90 miles. I feel like this is a trick question.
I'll go 50. 50?
The answer is 90 miles. No, it's not. I'm sorry.
What?
The answer is 55 miles.
Oh no!
It's 55.
Yeah!
You got it right. I'm so used to saying Todd's wrong that I messed it up. It's 55 miles.
All right, here we go now.
Here we go. Oh, that seems sloppy.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
All right, 3 more questions. How many more pies do we have left?
We got 2 more pies.
All right, we'll see if these will last.
I only got this towel. It's
What can be broken but is never ever held? A promise
Yeah.
or a heart?
A promise. Final answer.
You can't hold a heart. You can hold a promise, but you can't hold a
What
heart.
can be broken but never ever held?
Held.
I mean, metaphorically, you could hold a promise, but doctors can hold hearts. I'm going promise, final answer.
I'm going heart.
And the answer is a promise. A doctor can hold a heart in his hand.
So
But they ain't live.
Pie in the
Well,
face.
that's not part of it.
Wait, who gets the pie in the face?
Unfortunately, that would be Todd.
Yeah.
The answer was a promise, but we would also accept trust.
Oh my God.
The world is upside down. Is all I'm saying.
All right, now since we only have 1 pie left, we're going to go ahead and skip to the last question here. What is measured? Oh, actually, why don't we let Todd clean up a little bit here?
I've gained 5 pounds since we started this.
Pie in the face is sponsored by Miracle Whip. Nope. Sponsored by original great value dairy whip toppings.
I conveniently got sick when this segment was brought up.
Well, is this the final question?
This will be the final question.
All right, can I see the pie? We want to make. Oh, we need to make this the biggest of pies. Oh no, use this
But
plate.
what if you both get it wrong? All right, we might
Yeah,
just hear this one out.
Saturday
All the way up.
Now, the question is, what is measured in Mickeys? The density of drugs one could slip into a drink, or the speed of a computer mouse?
Mickey's?
What is measured in Mickeys? The density of drugs one could slip into a drink, or the speed of a computer mouse?
I'm going speed of a computer mouse.
I'm gonna go with the drink.
The answer is the actual speed of a computer mouse.
No, you slipped someone a Mickey. What the hell is wrong with these questions?
Hey, here we go now.
In the face.
Yes, that is hilarious.
It is.
That is hilarious. Oh my God.
Ah, such a great segment.
We're just gonna see pie floating in the air.
There's just gonna be floating pie.
All right, I want to thank you, Matt, for coming in and being such a great sport.
Thank you for having me.
Love your channel, love everything that you're doing with it. So, thank you so much for coming in.
Yeah, and before we're done, can we get a zoom in on his cut there, because nobody else we didn't get a chance to do that. I mean,
It's kind of gross.
That's the real deal when you that's why, again, I don't work at 5 a.m.
Right? Well, I wasn't trying, I wasn't trying to do this. It just happens.
Yeah, you might have wanted to get some stitches, maybe. I don't know. That's a heck of a cut, dude.
Oh no, I got the Todd's eyebrow coming in.
Yeah, just put some duct tape on it. It'll be better.
Gone 50 years without any type of stitches.
Yep.
Why start now?
Yep.
All right, that's a wrap.